when high level marketers are looking at the entire framework of how their copywriting and their web pages convert, there's a lot more to it than just how many people bought, how many people visited versus how many people bought. There's different things you could do on your website, like track scrolls, how deep into the website people are scrolling, how many seconds they're staying on the site, how many pages are they bouncing to, right? Did they complete the video on the top? Some pages have a big ass video on the top. Think everybody's watching it, and they go look at their stats and only 3% of the people are watching the video. Maybe it's best not to have the video, but to have a questionnaire or something else. You have to be able to dissect your website. It's not about, I tried this and it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Okay, very important. Why didn't it work? Why is it that I'm doing things that are not working? It's not because you suck or because it's never going to work. You have to look at the data, conversion data, purchase data, how many people added to cart. Okay, let's say 100 people hit the landing page. Out of 100 people, 2 people added to cart. We have an add to cart problem. So do we need to move the add to cart button higher, make it bigger, change the color? These are all very little minute things that you have to keep an eye out when you're promoting your website, especially if you have high volume traffic. If you're just starting out, you might not want to drown yourself in these little things. But let's say you're running a big account. You have a website that's selling $1,000, $20,000, $30,000, $100,000 a day. Sometimes making a little tweak, right? For example, give you a perfect example. Let's say we're on our cell phone and we're looking to purchase a pair of sneakers. Okay, so you go on one website, and website A shows you a big picture of the sneaker and it looks nice, but you got to scroll down a few scrolls and add to cart. Keep that in mind. Website B, nice picture of the shoe. Right under add to cart button, right under buy now button. No need to scroll. Let's say each of those websites are receiving 100,000 visitors a day. The website that makes you scroll to add to cart might have a lower conversion rate than the one where it has it right away because they can make the decision right away. Sometimes making tiny little changes like that make a big difference. So don't neglect brand voice. Don't neglect placement of content on your website. Don't neglect automations. This is a giant recipe that you're putting together. And there's no right or wrong answer as to necessarily how you want to go about it. There is foundational things that you're going to want to stick to, that you don't want to overlook, but you want to be able to be a little bit flexible and not be so much in your head about having to keep things a certain way. Sometimes you have to be open-minded and you have to be creative in the ways that you portray your product or your service so people have a better response.